And first at 11, we have the latest on that deadly school bus crash on I-77. Tonight, authorities telling us one person has died after a tire blew on a bus and it overturned. This is near exit 55 in Chester County. Also at one point, we heard at least 5 people were in critical condition. Our team coverage starts with WCNC Charlotte's Walker Lawson, showing us how the community is responding to this tragedy.
Well, all lanes on I-77 are now open and traffic is officially flowing. A devastating scene earlier today along I-77 when a school bus carrying around 35 students and 2 adults wrecked, following what Lexington School District 2 says was a tire blowout. The students were on a field trip and were headed back to Pine Ridge Middle School. A massive response was prompted with dozens of ambulances from neighboring counties and multiple medevac choppers. State leaders responding. South Carolina Superintendent of Education said, "Our hearts are broken by the tragic bus accident in Chester County this afternoon. Our entire state is mourning alongside the Pine Ridge Middle School family, friends, classmates, and educators. Please join me in praying for the Lexington 2 communities." Governor Henry McMaster also released a statement saying, "Today's school bus accident in Chester County is a tragedy no family should ever have to endure. Peggy and I are heartbroken. Please join us in praying for the victim, their family, and a speedy recovery for those injured. And the entire Lexington 2 community, all of South Carolina, is with you." A reunification site was set up at exit 48 for parents to get their kids. According to the Lexington School District 2 website, the district is expected to go on spring break tomorrow. Reporting in Chester County, Walker Lawson, WCNC Charlotte.
Meantime, Shelly Garzon continues our team coverage tonight. She spoke with parents picking up their children after this accident, as well as kids who saw that crash as it happened, all shaken up by what unfolded.
I just heard everybody start screaming and stuff, and I looked up and I saw the bus flipped over.
Wesley Willis witnessed the bus crash this afternoon on I-77.
People who were somewhat okay that were on the flipped bus had came over to our bus to sit and stuff, and then we asked them what happened, and they ended up telling us.
Highway Patrol says the bus went off the right side of the road, hit a guardrail, and overturned. A number of students were trapped inside the bus, leading to massive emergency response from multiple agencies. The school district later announced that about 35 students and 4 adults, including a few people from the other 2 buses, were taken for medical evaluation after those buses attempted to maneuver to avoid the crash. Parents like Ashanti Thames tell me they were one of the first ones on the scene.
There were kids out everywhere, their classmates, with blood on them, and some of them, were visibly shaken up, and then even on the other buses, they were shaken up as well.
Both I-77 north and south were closed, which made it difficult for parents like Tiffany Porterfield to get to her son.
District moving forward does everything they can to ensure that our students are safe. I felt like they did do a good job. They got an email out pretty quickly. There wasn't much information, but I think they just didn't have much to give us at that time.
According to the South Carolina Highway Patrol, one person who was on the bus is dead. At this time, the department is continuing to investigate this crash. Reporting in Fairfield County, Shelly Garzon, WCNC, Charlotte.
Now, after today's accident, we looked into whether seat belts are required on school buses here in the Carolinas. In both North and South Carolina, large buses do not have to have seat belts on the school buses, but there are some exemptions for smaller buses in North Carolina. Officials say school buses are among the safest vehicles on the road because of a passenger safety system called compartmentalization. The padding on the school bus seats are designed to protect students in a crash. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says it is not safe to add belts to old buses, so it means that districts would have to buy new ones if they wanted the belts. That could cost tens of thousands of dollars. Back in 2021, South Carolina lawmakers considered a bill requiring seat belts on school buses. That measure did not advance.